I am the spirit whose coming was foretold. I exist to bring fear to the lives of the young and the old. Too bad for you, there's nowhere to run, no place to go. You are hereby sentenced to watch this scary episode of Busheltown Hello.
Busheltown, hello to you. I'm Kendall.
Oh, sorry. I'm Cliff. Hold on.
Are you eating?
It was my road ice cream.
Oh.
Shovel Street was closed. I had to go all the way over to Hog Patch. I just crap. It's just.
Here. Let me help you.
What do I do? Sorry.
There we go. All right. I'm Kendall. This is Cliff.
I'm Cliff, and we're filling in for Felicia Swan, who is being reprogrammed.
So, Cliff, later, coming up on the show today, we're going to have some last-minute party tips that we're going to share with the viewers.
You know, Kendall, those are great because how many times have we all planned a party, sent out the Evites, got everybody hopped up, and then the night of the party,
What do I do?
totally slips your mind. And people are knocking at your door, hey. So if that's ever happened to you, we're going to fix that problem.
We certainly are.
Coming up.
Yep. Cliff, you know, the other night I was watching this. There's a new show on Busheltown. It's called Busheltown Ghost Hunters. Have you seen this?
I have not.
Now you know I'm all into.
It just seems like there's a Busheltown version of everything, doesn't it?
There he is. Well, you know I'm all into paranormal and ghosts, and so I'm watching the show, and it is some of the stuff they catch on camera and on audio is insane.
It's crazy.
I mean, they like have seen figures, and they put out these EMF meters, and they jump when they talk to them. Isn't it insane? Do you believe in all that?
I do. Well, I like to think that somewhere there's something I haven't seen before.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe.
Like, what is that over there?
Did you ever notice that before? That scary corner
that's
over
a
there?
Terrifying corner of the studio.
I've seen that corner, and I thought I'd seen it. It's very scary over there.
You know, speaking of scary, we should do a show about being
Like a
scary.
Scary show?
Yes, we should do it.
Let's go. Let's go to the costume department. Put on scary costumes. Do a scary show from the scary corner.
Yes. All right.
Let's do it.
Yes, we're gonna do a scary show.
All right.
Oh no!
Kendall, that was a very funny montage.
Oh, it was great.
That was so funny. You know, this cape is really fun to wear. I totally see why the devil does it.
Well, we'll be right back after this. Oh. Uh-oh. We'll be right back.
Demonic possession, the summoning of spirits, communication with the dead, life after death, ghostly apparitions, cult members, prophetic night terrors, and the horror of the North Busheltown Woods. These are just a few of the topics occultists and truth seekers alike hear about each week on Paranormal Chat. Hi, I'm Zad Lazenby, host of Paranormal Chat. I've devoted my life to uncovering the answers to questions most TV personalities would be afraid to ask. And I do it for you, my fellow occultists, and for all the true seekers of Busheltown. Paranormal Chat, Saturdays on Busheltown 81. And though all that we see or seem is but a dream within a dream, there's still nothing so paranormal that we can't chat about it.
Hi there, I'm frequent guest star Alligator. Don't forget to tune in to Flappy and Friends on Saturday mornings here on Channel 81.
I want to hang with you. Avon calling. There's already a door there.
Oh, Kendall, what happened?
Oh, you got knocked out when you were hitting the head with that light.
Oh,
I'm just
God.
watching Night of the Living Dead. I was waiting for you to wake up.
Oh, okay. Oh, looks like somebody forgot to blow their truck out.
Oh, this is that gear shift POV they always told us about in film school.
Oh, it's really cool. You know, these zombies are way more orderly than we are at the pizza buffet.
Oh, wait.
Way more.
No, look, Julius Caesar must be buried nearby.
Oh, this is more like it.
Oh, yeah. You know, Cliff, watching all these zombies is making me hungry.
This is making me hungry. Oh, God, all this stuff looks so good.
You know, I've never been more jealous of someone eating their neighbor.
Oh, this makes me want to snack. You want to go get a snack, something to eat?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
How many times has this happened to you? You're sitting at home on a Friday or Saturday night in your underwear, eating the pizza that was just delivered, probably just sucking the last bits of it off your fingers, okay? And what comes but a knock at the door, and it's a bunch of party guests. You threw a party. You invited people. You sent out those e-bites weeks ago. Totally forgot.
You did everything but prepare.
Everything but prepare.
Prepare.
That's right, Kendall. And so, I mean, there's nothing scarier than that, right?
Right.
Nothing. So we have got some last-minute party tips for you, the home viewer, just in case you should find yourself in that situation.
Absolutely.
All right, what's up first?
So, okay, so the first one, let's say you got the people coming.
They're flooding in.
You have food. You don't have any napkins.
Oh,
what are you going to do?
God. How many times has that happened to you?
Here is your solution. You take some toilet paper, right?
Toilet paper, but they're in such small squares.
Exactly. So you take some of these, and you can just staple them together and make bigger sections of napkins. And see?
That is genius. Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at that nice napkin. Any party goer would love that.
And you know, if you wanted to, if you want to go a step further, you can even like roll this up and tie a little like string around it, and you've got a nice little place set.
That's if you forgot you're throwing a fancy party.
That's a Martha Stewart toilet paper party.
All right, so speaking of fancy parties, you've forgotten you're throwing one. People are saying, but where, host, where do I sit? I don't know where to sit. There's no place cards. Oh my God.
What do you do?
You take a box from out of your trash. This is the box from my trash. You rip part of it off. It doesn't matter what part. It's going to look real folksy, kind of like handmade. You write the name of the guest in a darkly colored indelible marker, and then you're just going to sit it up right there. Look at that.
Look at that.
Look, well, it's your place, Kendall.
That's where I'm sitting.
Welcome to the party.
Well, you know what needs to go there next to my name?
What?
A drink.
Oh.
You know me, I gotta have a drink. And you know
Kendall.
Sometimes you have just some beers in your fridge. Just
Sure.
a couple
Who
of
doesn't
these.
have a couple of beers?
I
in
know
your
I do.
fridge? Sure.
And so what you want to do, you want to make a mojito.
Oh, now every party, even if you go to someone's house and they've forgotten they're throwing a party, if they make you a mojito like this, you're not gonna care.
Right. You just take a little mouthwash.
All right, this is you want your mint flavor mouthwash. Fill her up there. You want to have a good solid green minty base.
That gives you your mint, and then you put a little beer on top of that.
Mojito, got that island flavor.
I want you to look at this. I want you to look at this. How great does that look right there next to your name?
Oh,
Look at that. Ready to go.
party.
It's a party.
Oh,
Try it out, Cliff. See what you think.
That is very minty, sir.
Oh, that's minty, all right.
Ooh,
Woo.
Oh, and the drunker you get off those, the better your breath smells.
There you go. See,
All right.
2 for 1.
Ooh, whoa, shouldn't have drank as much of that. All right, let's say, what's next? Maybe you had
Okay.
everything else together. You pulled it out of your cupboard there, but they want dessert.
Dessert.
Well, everybody has a can of this in your cupboard. Fruit cocktail, right?
Mm-hmm.
For your cuppa when you make it. Well, you open this up. You take this out. A lot of the kids won't eat this cocktail right out of the thing, Kendall. They just want to. It's too healthy for them.
Mm-hmm.
Do you need to do this?
Yes.
It's too healthy. So if your kids, you just open that up there. We'll give you a minute. All right, so you've got fruit cocktail. Thank you, Kendall.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this. Look at this fruit cocktail. Now, kids don't think that this is good, right? They think it's too healthy.
Yes, they don't.
So you need the fruit cocktail. You put it out on your party platter there.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Now,
Okay.
no kid's going to touch that. But if you add a little bit of this, just a little sweetener, you need to, now, because people in Busheltown, they need stuff to be sweet.
Mm-hmm.
And, it's starting to look like a
Look at that.
party dessert, right? Oh, party time.
People are bound to eat that.
Your guests are going to love that.
They're like, oh, look, it's a plate of sugar. They don't even know fruit cocktail's down in there.
They're going to love it. Hopefully you have some of this
Look at that.
in there. And if you're really lucky, got some of that. Ooh.
Oh, look at that.
I'm talking yum.
And it's super healthy. There's so much fruit in there.
This is mostly fruit.
Look at
This
that.
is mostly fruit.
Look at that.
That's great.
That
All right,
looks
we got
great.
one more tip.
All right.
I do need that can opener.
All
back.
right.
Everybody knows a party needs dip. Kendall, is it a party if there's no dip?
No, you have to have dip, of course.
You've got to have dip.
You dip?
You dip.
So
What do you do? What do you do if a party goers come to your house and they're like, "Where's the dip?"
you get a little vegetarian vegetable soup.
Whatever
or just, it
soup
could
you've
be
got
regular
in your
vegetable.
cupboard.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever soup you've got. We pulled it right from our cupboards. You open it up. Open that up there. All right. You open up that can of soup. You pry the top off.
Here you go.
All right. We're just gonna sit this right in the middle of this party platter.
Mm-hmm.
And then, now you're out of tortilla chips probably, but who doesn't have a few sleeves of saltines,
Look at that.
right? And oh, bam, you've got dip. You've heard if you've got mail. Well, if Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan could see this, they would
Here's
make the sequel
Your
called
chips
You
and dip right there.
Got Dip. All right, take a dip out of there, Ken. Oops, there we go. Take a dip. Party, I feel like party.
Mmm.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Good. Good. Hey, that's amazing.
That's
And-
so good.
So I hope that if you are throwing a party and you don't have everything together, like sometimes you might not on a Friday night,
Friday night, you're in your underwear. If people show up.
look
do
at that.
this.
You have a whole party.
Do this. They're going to love it.
They're going to love it.
All right, these are great tips.
They are.
Everyone around these parts knows Busheltown is famous for its rye. But there's a darker secret at work in these woods. Citizens of the North Busheltown Woods tell a different story, one that started on a late October night many years ago.
Oh, Hillbilly Willie? Okay, well, this was a long time ago, back in the old days, like about 60s, 1970s, something like that. And Hillbilly Willie was a pig farmer, and he lived up in them North Busheltown Woods. Everybody knew he loved his pigs, a lot more than he loved his wife. Right? So his wife began shacking up with this revival preacher who was in town. And one day Hillbilly Willie walked in and he found him in bed together and he got so mad, really mad, and he ran out to be with his pigs, for comfort. And the preacher and his wife ran after him and they ran into this horde of hell demons on their way out to kill him. And they were like, oh no, it's demons. So the preacher tried to get rid of the demons by casting a spell and turning them demons into the drove of Hillbilly Willie's pigs. And he said, go on, demons, getting them pigs. But Hillbilly Willie said, no, I'm not going to let that happen. So he got between them, trying to protect them. And that's when the demons went into him, and that's how he got possessed with all them demons, right? And so now he's just been up in the North Busheltown Woods just scaring and killing ever since. That's about all I know.
But it doesn't stop there. Ask around in Busheltown long enough, and you'll find someone who will share their personal experience of the terror of the North Busheltown Woods with you.
I once unknowingly arranged the adoption of an infant that was in reality the demon-possessed pig farmer Hillbilly Willie.
I once held a job position that was cursed in the name of Hillbilly Willie.
Why, the demon-possessed fiend even took one of my business associates straight to hell.
Oh, it's terrible, dears. The one they call Hillbilly Willie has disemboweled my husband on numerous occasions.
And surely everyone in Busheltown has heard the folk song that tells the tale of the terror of the North Busheltown Woods.
Once there was a farmer in the North Busheltown Woods, made his money growing corn and selling off dry goods.
But what he loved the most was his pigs, yes he did really. He loved them more than he should, that old Hillbilly Willie.
He loved those pigs more than his wife, so everybody said. So it's no wonder that she took the preacher to her bed.
What happened when he found them, I know it may sound real silly, but a horde of demons went and possessed old Hillbilly Willie.
Now he's in the woods looking for his pigs most every night. Kills the folks in his way from sunset through daylight.
He murdered some guy yesterday, boy, it was a real dilly. So watch out or he'll get to you, old Hillbilly Willie.
Now don't get between a drove of pigs and their man. Watch out for those demons too, they're all over this land.
And if it's a late October night and the air's a little chilly, listen for the crazy laughter of Hillbilly Willie.
Watch out or he might just get a little killy. That demon-possessed pig farmer, Hillbilly Willie.
Well, Cliff, that was a scary, 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 scary show.
Oh, it was so scary. I hope you didn't get too scared and turn away. It was so scary. I don't know what was scarier for me, the light falling on my head or all those true tales of terror in the North Busheltown Woods. Always frightening.
Oh, that's always what's scary to me.
It's almost as though I can hear people screaming about it.
Well, I hope everyone didn't get too scared. We'll see you here next week, and goodbye from Busheltown. Hello. So,
Yeah.
what really is scary is these terrifying sounds coming from the scary corner right above us. It's like right above our
I've
heads.
never heard them before. And do you know what else is really scary? The taxes
Ooh.
on the middle class.
Ooh,
Isn't it?
terrifying.
Oh my God, I can't stand it.
Well, the show was scary enough for me. I'm sure many fainted or attempted to flee. I am no longer confined to that tacky piece of art. And don't cry, but it's time for me to part. Forever. Goodbye. Ciao.